Good morning, friends. This video is meant for everybody. Though the poem that I'm going to talk about is prescribed in class 11 English score for all CBSE schools, but it is very relevant in everybody's life. Our life has got a life cycle, or rather, you can say the engine of our life is our family. So when we are together in the family, it appears as if the engine has started working. In this similar manner, during the afternoon of an autumn September sunlight, the highest part of the laburnum tree is quiet and silent. Lebanon tree is just like a tree which is also called almatus trees, almatus. So, in during the afternoon of an autumn September sunlight, the highest part of the Lebanon tree is quite calm. A few of its leaves are turning yellow, and all its seeds have fallen. During the autumn season, it happens that the leaves and the seeds generally fall. Suddenly, a bird called goldfinch comes to the tree. One of the, it comes to the branch of the tree. Its sudden chirping sounds breaks the silence. Then it quite watchfully and smoothly, like a lizard, suddenly enters the middle part of the tree. The movement of that bird is just smooth and glossy, like that of a lizard. So it suddenly comes to the middle part of the tree, and quite watchfully and smoothly, like a lizard, it enters the middle part of the laburnum tree. The tree is filled with a series of short, quick, high pitched, chattering, chirping sounds, shaking movement of wings, and repeated short sounds. It seems as if the whole machine has started working. The whole tree shakes slightly and feels excited. Perhaps the goldfinch has made a nest on the branch of the tree. So she comes to feed her young ones. The engine of her family responds to her call, and then the activities starts. She feeds her young ones, and thereafter once again she starts, leaving the place. After stocking everything, she moves out in a short time and goes to the branch end where she feeds her young ones. Then, with the mysterious and frightening, light, pleasant, soft sound of whistling and chirping, she shoots forwards towards endless heaven. She leaves the place, and once again, the laburnum tree becomes quiet and calm. So, what do we find? In the beginning and the end of the poem, there is silence. We notice that the laburnum tree appears quiet and calm both in the beginning of the poem as well as in the end of the poem. Yeah. How does the laburnum tree appear in September? In the afternoon of an autumn September, the laburnum top appears silent and quiet. A few leaves of the tree are turning yellow, and all the seeds have fallen. In the autumn seasons, generally the seeds are, the seeds have fallen, and the laburnum tree appears to be quiet and calm in the afternoon of autumn. Yes, to what is the bird's movement compared to? The bird's movement is compared to that of a lizard because of its glossy and smoothness between the movement of the branch and all, that the bird appears very glossy and very smooth while moving to the middle of the branch. That's the reason why the movement of the bird has been compared to that of a lizard. The movement is abrupt and is marked by alertness. Why is the image of the engine evoked by the poet? In the middle of the laburnum tree produces a lot of noise and imitates much movement. There is a lot of sounds caused by twittering, shaking of wings, and trillings. It seems as if a machine has started working. So for the bird's family, the tree works as a machine. And as soon as the goldfinch comes, the bird comes on the branch, comes on the tree. The activities of chirping, twitterings, and quick movements starts. This clearly suggests that the tree is the engine of the life of the bird. The bird begins its engine, and the engine starts working as soon as it comes on the tree. So here the poet has very remarkably made a beautiful, comparison between the coming of the bird on the tree and that of the engine of a machine. The engine of a machine once starts, working, the function of the machine begins. In the similar manner, the appearance of the bird on the tree makes the entire tree full of activities, as if the tree is the engine of the family of the bird, and it starts working like a machine. All the activities like chirping, twittering, and quick movement of the bird is very suggestive of the fact that the entire tree comes into motion, comes into activity as soon as the bird comes. So in short, we can say that the poet has portrayed a beautiful color of life in the form of the goldfinch, a bird whose coming and going is marked by two different aspects of life. When the bird is absent, the tree remains quiet and calm. That means there is no activity on the tree. But as soon as the tree comes, the entire engine of the tree becomes active, and everybody starts, every the young ones is being fed by the bird, and the entire engine in the form of the tree becomes active. The twittering and chirping can be heard very well. So we can say that the tree is the center of the activities for the bird and its family, and that is what I wanted to suggest. Thank you.